ain't gonna get you views. It's not gonna get people watching. So yeah, talk about what's most wanted. Talk about what's most talked about. Me.
Mentally there to understand how life works, how the law works, how this works. So I did my part. Only thing I could do is
ain't going to get you view. It's not going to get people watching. So yeah, talk about what's most wanted. Talk about what's most talked about. Me mentally there to understand how life works, how the law works, how this works. So I did my part. Only thing I can do is tell you hold on to your seats, because this is a story you won't believe. Chrisean, the controversial reality star, has just been arrested and is facing a cascade of legal troubles that could leave her behind bars for a long time. And if that wasn't enough, she's at risk of losing custody of her baby boy. What happened when she walked into a courthouse with her son? Why were the cops already there waiting to arrest her? And how does rapper Blueface's jail sentence play into all this chaos? What happened, Christine? This say I got a whole another case, so get ready for the jaw-dropping details of a story filled with shocking arrests, heartbreaking custody battles, and the dark secrets of a toxic relationship that everyone is talking about. You won't want to miss this roller coaster of drama and scandal. Yeah, it's the wildest I've ever seen, right, honestly. And I feel like it gets crazier now. Let's dive deeper into the tangled web of Chrisean's legal woo as she walked into the San Fernando Valley courthouse. The scene was already set for drama. Chrisean, pushing her baby son in a stroller, had no idea the police were lying in wait to arrest her on a felony fugitive warrant. This warrant, stemming from substance charges in Oklahoma, included possession of substances with intent to distribute in possession of a controlled dangerous substance. But wait, there's more. An additional charge of assault with a deadly weapon hangs over her head, linked to an altercation at a Tamar Braxton concert. Cha must have been shocked because it seems she thought her legal. Can you imagine the scene? Christine's shock was palpable as 5 LAPD officers swooped in, handcuffing her in front of her infant son. What a heart-wrenching moment, especially as her son's father, rapper Blueface, serves a jail sentence for probation violations. It's like a real-life soap opera, where every twist and turn leaves you questioning what will happen next. But right now I got to play it cautious, cause you know I don't being in jail while my son is growing. Like, I just don't plan on that at all. So as Chrisean faces possible extradition to Oklahoma, the stakes couldn't be higher. Legal experts speculate that if extradited, she could face serious jail time. Given the charges in Oklahoma, she could be looking at several years behind bars. One legal analyst commented the thought of her son growing up without his mother is a tragic prospect. And it begs the question, how did it come to this? Christine's troubles are compounded by the assault charge related to the Tamar Braxton concert. According to court documents, she allegedly punched TV personality James Wright, breaking 2 of his teeth, and using a homophobic slur, with her rings doubling as makeshift brass knuckles. The assault was brutal. James Wright's attorney, Kevin Anderson, remarked she hit him multiple times in the face for no reason at all. We were surprised that she was able to leave the facility that night. This incident has only added fuel to the fire, with Wright suing Chrisean for damages. The lawsuit claims she left him with serious injuries and emotional trauma. So when I contacted a therapist, she said it's trauma, and so she was like, trauma will wake you up out of your sleep. Meanwhile, Chrisean, who had been trying to show support for Blueface during his court hearing, now finds herself on the other side of the law. Fans and critics alike are left wondering about the future of Chrisean and her son. Blueface's manager, WAC 100, provided a glimmer of hope, suggesting she might be released sooner than expected. I believe valet reduced to a misdemeanor. It's not even as serious, so all this old y'all got going on not knocking us. Chrisean faces the intense scrutiny of the public eye. Her situation becomes increasingly dire. The most heart-wrenching element of this unfolding drama centers around her son, Chrisean Jr., who has become the subject of numerous rumors and unverified health concerns recently. Whispers and accusations have flooded social media, suggesting that Chrisean Jr. may be suffering from serious health issues, possibly linked to his mother's tumultuous lifestyle during pregnancy. Wow, when they were here last time, him and Cran was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way? That day reports have emerged that Kristen's close friend is now caring for her baby after he was taken away. However, it is the disturbing rumors about the child's health that have truly captivated and divided the public. Speculations about fast began swirling almost immediately after Chrisean Jr.'s birth. Critics pointed to various physical characteristics and behavioral signs suggesting that her alleged substance use during pregnancy had led to developmental issues. Was pregnant? Then I don't know nothing about that. Did she know she was pregnant? Nobody knows nothing about that girl. Okay, well, allegedly Chrisean has fervently denied these allegations, insisting that her child is healthy. In an impassioned Instagram live session, she stated, "That's all I want to sit up and talk about. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe." Like what? Despite her assertions, the public remains unconvinced. Videos of Chrisean Jr. staring into space and his seemingly abnormal cry have only fueled these rumors. One particularly harsh commenter claimed she is the reason why her son has disabilities, while another demanded she needs to take him to be evaluated ASAP. He adding to the controversy a recent viral video shared Chrisean struggling to properly cradle her son's head in a Walmart, prompting further criticism of her parenting skills. Blueface from behind bars jabbed at her, publicly stating that she needs to step up as a parent. This public shaming has only intensified the spotlight on Chrisean's capabilities as a mother. The discussion about Chrisean's lifestyle changes has also played a significant role in this saga. She has announced her decision to quit drinking and smoking, a move some fans see as a step in the right direction, yet many argue that these changes came too late. However, amidst this sea of criticism, there is a minority of fans who empathize with Chrisean. They argue that she has faced immense adversity and is making genuine efforts to improve her life and care for her child. They believe that despite her past mistakes, she deserves support rather than condemnation. Like being a single mother is one thing, like you get overwhelmed, and so much be like going on for your head. But the larger, more vocal segment of the fan base accuses Chrisean of having ulterior motives. They allege that her relationship with Blueface and the pregnancy were strategic moves for fame and attention. This sentiment reflects a broader skepticism about her intentions and capabilities as a parent. This situation is a complex tapestry of legal battles, public scrutiny, and personal struggles as Chrisean faces potential jail time and fights to clear her name. Her son's future hangs in the balance. The rumors about his health, while unverified, have cast a long shadow over their lives. Whether Chrisean can overcome these challenges and prove herself as a capable mother remains to be seen. 'Cause you know I have my son, so the Almy would have just turned myself in, and that would it threw in from inside to the outside of the jail. So now it seems like Chrisean Rock is truly alone in her battles. Blueface, the father of her child, remains behind bars, unable to provide any support. His lengthy sentence has not only kept him physically away, but has also stoked the fires of his own controversies, leaving him unavailable to aid Chrisean in her tumultuous times. Even more heartbreaking is the realization that those closest to her might not have her best interests at heart. Her sister, who publicly appears to be rallying support through a GoFund campaign to help with legal fees, has come under scrutiny. Rumors swirl that the money collected might not be reaching Chrisean at all. Allegations suggest that her sister has been siphoning off funds for personal use, exploiting Chrisean's dire situation for her own gain. This betrayal, if true, adds a bitter layer to an already tragic narrative. And then there's Carissa Saffel, Blueface's mother, who has tried to maintain a facade of support. Publicly, she has voiced her disapproval of Chrisean's arrest, claiming it was ill-timed and unnecessary. That wasn't the time she had her kid, and she was there supporting my son, so I don't agree with it, even though I'm not a fan. And we have our differences. I think that was a bit but actions speak louder than words. Behind the scenes, Carissa's true feelings might be quite different. It's whispered that she refused to take custody of her grandson, Chrisean Jr., after the arrest. This refused, coupled with her distant support, raises questions about her genuine care for the child. And his mother, it's absolutely insane. It's not something I would do if I'm getting into my mother-in-law that has nothing to do with the kids. And it shouldn't have anything to do with the kids, even if Icarus's actions have been contradictory at best. While she pleads for help from celebrities like Kim Kardashian, she simultaneously distances herself from the actual responsibilities of caring for her grandson. This ambivalence has left Chrisean without a reliable familial support system, heightening her isolation and despair. And as if family betrayals weren't enough, Blueface's manager, Whack 100, has also publicly washed his hands of the situation, despite fans' pleas for him to intervene. Whack